Yo, alright, stream's working, this is good. Alright, we're good, Alright, stream's working, let's go! Hopefully you guys hear me good though. Alright, let's do this. What's up, Trev? Alright, let's do this. Hopefully you guys can hear me though.
According to Genshin, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you saw the moon here?
The moon?
Yes. How many would you...
It's not convenient to speak of numbers.
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess, but for the yuan.
Alright, let's get up. Let's do this. What's an Evo?
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
Bruh. Press that on accident.
To destroy Lele.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing
Yeah.
with the Chi.
Alright, don't mind that.
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now. And you...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lele? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit.
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention, which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? No, that's scary.
I'm putting the volume down kind of loud.
So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Lele. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi-Sing did once, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanism?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
You guys might hear some tapping. Don't mind that.
The three Adepti are manning the Genshin Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Lilith, with me! Let's go up too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Nowhere to hide. Time for takeoff. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Nowhere to hide. Even light.
That is Osial's divine power. Be careful not to get close.
Ready, steady, go!
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Imagine Divinats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Brace yourself!
What are you about to say? We can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Get the energy! That viper in your body! It's like the time of dating cars! Wow! It's really strong!
Can't run!
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide! Increase!
Oh my god.
With the blood of the Fatui, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Yo, this is really fast. I should just run, bro. Oh,
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of Adepta energy at once.
Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use that.
damage points, bro.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of speed.
This is how I wish how strong it was, bro. There's so much. Oh my. Right. Hopefully, like, the tapping isn't disturbing you guys.
Speed of light. The god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if you hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
No, I'm getting it. Yeah, I think I'll be good. Fudge.
Nowhere to hide. Think you can get away? The big squeeze now is our thing!
Fight on, comrade! Once we finish this run off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Whoa, alright. Yeah, 2 hours
It's
took
working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh! Oh no. Good change, nice. Oh. Look at all the soldiers. Oh no, look at all the military men. Oh, shout. That one millilith that actually made it.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have
Ganyu
another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
No.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand.
Oh!
Farewell, old friend.
Oh, this is cool.
Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
This thing? Alright, keep your chamber. No! Oh my god. Dang, I really like this quest. Whoa. I'm trying to go there. Nangang? That's Rip Nangang. Ningguang. It's Ningguang.
finally over?
I forgot.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Dang, they sound mad.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size
did they get out of that?
small
What?
room, but
Wait,
with
they all,
continued
like, went
expansion,
down.
it has become the palace that
Whatever.
lies before you now.
Teleported to me.
It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To
But
me,
they
such
destroyed the thing.
cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations.
Oh, true, they could fly. Yeah, you're right. No, but how did the main character get away then? He like, needed to, like...
Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Dang, chill. Look at Paimon in the back. Dang, he sounds mad though.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our
These are
Adepti
really cool.
forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
What?
Oh, Ningguang.
You should have talked.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Why do they always sound mad?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, as Adepti we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti,
Alright.
our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
What?
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys,
Ooh, I forgot to
tasty
turn off the
snacks, and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern ride.
It's gonna be a next event teaser, probably.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Bruh.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is
Alright,
what Liyue is
turning
like
off.
today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in
Never
those
heard
we
the
call
word
mortals.
niggling before.
The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and hope, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
Alright. Let's go.
Doesn't get it.
We still have to.
But
Alright.
isn't the strongest fleet we have the Adepti-less right of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's going. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Alright. Oh, Zhangling is 1 health. Wait. How low is Zhang? Oh my, 300 health. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but alright. Oh, chest.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Longsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Oh.
Let's play!
Chill.
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Sheesh, Senora.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
I knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you?
No.
Except for that little tussle we had at the end.
No, you don't know how many times I tried beating you. My gosh, alright.
Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
Why do you breathe in? Oh my...
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee.
Oh, the Gnosis. He has it.
How sanctimonious.
Wait.
What? So you're the Lord Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the
He's
Tsaritsa
Rex
and
Lapis?
I.
What? He's Rex Lapis. I didn't know that. Alright. Oh yeah, my friend told me. I got spoiled.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years.
Dang.
I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli!
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The gnosis which I had kept for so many years suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you. These things were all a part of my script. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. To come to the defense, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine...
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You practically kept me in the dark!
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti,
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a... Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
You're the one that did this, so don't even...
Well then, with the gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoyarni Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Senora kinda...
Now then.
Dang.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining ship that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Huh? Alright.
one of the clauses of our contract.
You're so petty.
Can I get a chest in here anywhere? I already opened this one, but just in case. Can I get some more? No? Alright. I will get you next banner. Senora, though.
Today's the day of the rite of parting.
Alright.
Although the start of the show is today, we spent so much time trying to organize it. It would be a real shame not to go there now.
What a gliding disaster.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious.
Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis...
I'm right here, though.
You know that.
Yes.
And to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too. Say, do you think the person who assassinated our Lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same? Now that you mention it, that's very... I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things?
Hear ye all! The Chi-Sing's words! Though a dragon soars ageless gods and Adepti live glorious lives. But both light and shadow have rumors, and him having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lap, nor are they to believe street-born rumors, or indulge in baseless speculation.
Can I... Oh, alright.
I need the translation on what the Chi-Sing's announcements are. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how the Chi-Sing's already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But did Zhang tell them in secret after his... Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of party's been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Yo, what? Wait, that's me. Yo. Alright.
Look, Ningguang and Kuching. Are they saying something? Are there speeches over?
Ganyu looking... Alright.
As said previously, Rex Lapis' soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
This looks cool.
And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiful.
A long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, We must learn to say farewell.
Goodbye.
Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity.
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuhan have anything to add?
Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yo.
Yes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young!
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts.
Can I get
As you
like 2 million more?
Our eyes see far, and our reach is long. Name your price.
Oh.
You deserve that much.
Alright, let's do this. Oh. She's the one that freaking flirts with you. Why are you looking like that?
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Huh? Oh my, that's all? Oh my god.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in one stroke.
That's an innuendo for sure. Alright. Alright. Can I talk to you? Look.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made.
Why did I skip all that? Gone use?
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the right. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Sorry. Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that. Pretty cool. Yo, you know, I'm gonna take a freaking cinematic photo like this, cause they're the 2 legendary ones. So you know what? No, this looks nice as heck. Look at that. This looks fresh. That's glasses, bro. Alright.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the 2 of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. I might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
That sounds really bad and greedy, but like, come on, you're the god of it. So.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. I get it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
That like means some stuff.
Well, if we were only spending Fatui money, you don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as There is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult.
Inazuma,
The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Let's go. That's Inazuma's the I think it's gonna be like a Japanese theme type city. Really cool region. Can't wait.
The Electro Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
Yeah, let's go.
Raiden?
Yes.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the war were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with faith. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Tibet see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity. The Animal Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, knowing her. She must have again quoted 7 ideals for 7 gods. And all right then, was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the more into that? Since Morax is dead, are they all just going to disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power. Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint.
I don't even know what that was.
Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Alright.
Oh, private.
I'll just skip everything.
It's a shame that... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true. The child... I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking her for all it's worth on the... All right then. Was there anything else you wished? That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the cooking is absolutely now. Though the original person... All right then. Was there well then? I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.
I can't wait.
Have patience.
Next.
I suspect that some serendipity must first...
Hey, we're done. Let's go. That took a while. Oh, 41. Oh, wait. What's that? Alright, guys. We're gonna end the live. Oh, wait. I'll do that later. Alright, guys, I'm live. See ya.